Hi, I'm Benny Ulich.
Here's Benny.
And I'm a fan of horror. I think being scared is fun. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Benny, you live in constant fear with your anxiety. Why would you need a movie to be scared?
Oh, I guess you're right. Video over. Yeah, so here's the thing about reading a scary book, or watching a scary movie, or playing a scary video game. They make me feel incredibly anxious, and I love it. I mean, I don't love being anxious, but I can turn off a movie, or pause a game, or put a book in the freezer.
I never start reading The Shining without making sure we got plenty of room in the freezer.
I like the rush of adrenaline, and the controlled level of terror I feel when Jack Nicholson chops down a door, or that time that I peed myself because the statue started moving when I was playing BioShock.
You peed yourself.
When enjoying scary entertainment, I feel the stress and tension like I'm in the movie or whatever. But when it's over, so are those problems. I started getting into spooky nonsense about 12 years ago. And in that time, I've realized that I've kind of always been into scary stuff. In fact, I think that everybody is into scary stuff too. When I say that I like horror, you probably think of movies like Friday the 13th, or Saw, or books like
It, by Stephen King.
Or like
Carrie, by Stephen King.
And yeah, that stuff is awesome. But it's such a limited understanding of what can be considered a spookum. Some of my favorite movies lean on more of the suspenseful or thrillery side of the spectrum. You know, like Silence of the Lambs. And just Silence of the Lambs. No prequels, no sequels, no predecessors, no successors, none of it happened. The lambs have been silenced, and that's the end of it. Another one of my favorite movies is Memento. This is about a man whose wife has been killed, and he wants to avenge her death. But the kicker is that he suffered brain damage that is now giving him what is essentially short-term memory loss.
You don't remember me.
I'm sorry, I should have explained. I have this...
You did explain, Lenny.
It's a really good and really suspenseful movie, but it's not generally classified as a horror movie. But parts of Memento gave me the same kind of stress and panic as I got when I was watching Jodie Foster teaming up with Anthony Hopkins to try and catch Ted Levine. We can even look at more toned down examples, like crime dramas. Those shows can be really suspenseful sometimes. And those can be really nice too, because you know that most of the time, the good guy's gonna catch the bad guy by the end of the episode.
Take him away, boys.
Hey, I'm the chief here. Take him away, toys.
But before the end, you're at the edge of your seat wondering what devious thing the bad guy might do next. You know what else is scary that nobody else calls horror? Kids movies. The boat scene in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The Hellfire song in Hunchback of Notre Dame. The cryptic opening to Beauty and the Beast. The part of Pokemon, the first movie, where Ash was turned to stone and Pikachu cried on him and brought him back through the power of friendship. The circus bit of We're Back, A Dinosaur's Tale. Pleasure Island in Pinocchio. The weird booze drinking part of Dumbo. The Heffalump and Woozle song from Winnie the Pooh. And all of Alice in Wonderland. These scary bits were used to add to the story. And when I was a kid, I liked the way they made me feel for the most part. Like I was safe in my high chair or on the couch with my stuffed animal friend Tiggy, but I was still scared. I think it's really cool how just a movie can make you feel that way. When filming, there were some forms of visual entertainment that I didn't think of mentioning that are maybe not what we would normally consider horror, but they're kind of creepy, kind of scary, give you that little spooky feeling, you know? You got Gravity Falls, which is this really fun, lighthearted, heartwarming, spooky animated show from the Disney Channel. And then there's A Quiet Place, which was marketed as a monster movie, because it is, but because of the focus of a family trying to survive together, it attracted people who were more interested in that storyline than any actual horror elements. And then there's all the ghost levels in Mario. Maybe they're not scary, I'm not gonna pee myself from those, but I mean, they're a little spooky. The music's great. Undertale even has some moments that make me feel a little bit uneasy. And it's lovely. I've been reading the manga version of Attack on Titan recently, and though I don't really get horror feelings from most of it, I mean, you legitimately have titans eating people. So, I mean, do with that what you will. But yeah, that's the end of the lightning round. But let's move past these forms of entertainment and take a look at another really scary thing that a lot of people love. Roller coasters. At least half the reason that roller coasters are fun is because you're falling, moving real fast, being thrown around and going upside down. But all in an environment that is controlled and safe.
Hey, look, here comes the
I imagine that this stuff is the same reason why people love going skydiving or bungee jumping. You feel like you're going to die, but as long as everything goes right, at the end of it, you're fine. Dude, all that I'm saying is that I like horror, you like horror, we all like horror. You just need to find the level of fear that you're comfortable with embracing and enjoy the heck out of it. And don't let any jerks say that it isn't scary enough.
And that's all I have to say about that.
So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, among videos that aren't so like this, and whatever else I put out in the future, then hit the subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you coming along. Thanks, pal. Bye!